Well, and so I wrote Start Small, Finish Big. That was Fred DeLuca's book. And I would have written the Ken D'Angelo book, but he died too early on. And I introduced the two of them. And eventually Fred became an investor in Homevestors. They were two entirely different people, except in this one way. They were both visionaries. They could see things the rest of us couldn't see, or maybe we just couldn't imagine. For example, when Fred was struggling early on with Subway, wasn't making any money. The Subway units weren't necessarily successful consistently. He announced, well, 2 years from now, or maybe it was 5 years, I don't remember. It's in Start Small, Finish Big. He would say, 2 years from now, we will have 500 Subways. 3 years from now, and he always hit these goals. 3 years from now, we'll have 5,000 Subways. I mean, people thought he was nuts. And when Ken said, I'm going to buy 100 billboards and put we buy, what? Are you crazy? I mean, even his family, Ken's family said, don't do this. You're going to lose a lot of money. And the same with Fred. We had people who doubted him, but they were both visionaries. People like visionaries. And that was really important in franchising. When I think of the clients I worked with, Don Dwyer, who started Rainbow International, a carpet cleaning franchise. Today, the Dwyer Company is known as Neighborly. I think they have 30, 35 brands now. They were sold for $3 billion. And Don's another one, died when he was 60, died way too young. Built a franchise with several different concepts in it. Mr. Rooter, Mr. Electric, Rainbow International, all businesses that provided services to the homeowner primarily. And today, they've got several dozen of these. He was a visionary. Don would say, I don't see you for who you are. I see you for who you can be and what you can become. Wow. I couldn't see that for myself, but he could see it for me. Well, these visionaries, that's very charming, and it's very attractive. People, rather than DeLuca saying, well, I don't know, 2 years from now, I'll probably be out of business because things are rough. 2 years from now, I'm going to have 500 units. What? You don't even have 5 that are successful. You're going to have 500? Well, are you smoking something, taking drugs? What's going on with you? No, they were visionaries. They believed. And I think that's part, if you want to attract people, you can't be down in the mouth. You can't be making excuses. You can't be stuck, worried. You've got to be a visionary. Ray Titus started out with Sinorama in his garage at home, working with his father. And look today, United Franchise Group, 10 different brands. It's an amazing company, and using franchising that primarily are business-to-business franchises. Dwyer was home service franchises. Titus decided to do business-to-business, fully promoted, Transworld Business Advisors. These are businesses that help other businesses. Now, he also has a food division that's smaller, but he has that as well. He's a visionary. He saw, let's go to Australia and plant our flag in Australia. He owns Australia corporately. He didn't franchise. He's the franchisor in Australia for his concepts. Whereas in England, he sells master licenses. In the Middle East, he sells master licenses, as most franchise companies do. So these are visionaries. And that's what Ken had, that DeLuca had, that Titus has, that Dwyer had, that so many others who are leading businesses today, franchised or not, they're visionaries.